Have you ever pondered how one man could ignite the flame of conservation worldwide? In the rolling hills of Scotland in 1838, a spark was kindled. This was where John Muir, the future father of the national parks, first opened his eyes to the world. His early experiences, from his father's stern religious teachings to the harsh realities of farm life, stirred a fierce love for the natural world within him. John Muir's early life sowed the seeds for his future role as a champion of nature. How does a young inventor turn into an explorer of the American wilderness? This was the question that John Muir had to answer. As a university student, his fascination with nature was paralleled by a keen interest in inventions. But an industrial accident, which temporarily cost him his eyesight, led Muir to reassess his life. It was a near-death experience that sparked a significant transformation. Upon regaining his sight, he embarked on a soul-searching journey, a 1,000-mile walk to the Gulf of Mexico. This journey marked the beginning of his explorations that would ultimately lead him to the untouched beauty of the American West. The Sierra Nevada and Yosemite in particular captivated him. He was not just visiting these landscapes, he was absorbing them, understanding them, and forging a deep connection with them. A near-death experience was the catalyst for John Muir's transformation from an inventor to an explorer, leading him to his true calling. How did John Muir's love for nature translate into a conservation movement? This is a question that takes us to the heart of Muir's life's mission. His deep affection for the wilderness was not just a personal passion, but a call to action. His prolific writings about the American wilderness painted vivid pictures of its beauty and grandeur, captivating the hearts of readers far and wide. But Muir was not content with mere depiction. He was an advocate, a voice for the voiceless wilderness. He saw the encroachment of civilization on these pristine lands and knew that action had to be taken. His advocacy was instrumental in the preservation of wilderness areas, particularly in his beloved Yosemite Valley. He fought tirelessly to ensure that these lands were set aside for the enjoyment of future generations, undisturbed by the march of industrial progress. And Muir's advocacy did not stop at the individual level. He founded the Sierra Club, one of the first large-scale environmental organizations, which continues to fight for conservation to this day. Muir's work laid the groundwork for the broader conservation movement, inspiring countless others to take up the mantle of environmental activism. His love for nature was not just a personal passion, but a rallying cry. A cry that resonates with us now, more than ever, as we face the growing threat of climate change. John Muir's relentless advocacy led to the preservation of some of the most iconic landscapes in America. What legacy did John Muir leave behind? A question that paves the way to a treasure trove of contributions that still resonate today. John Muir, the spirited Scottish-American naturalist, explorer, and writer, dedicated his life to the preservation and appreciation of the wild. His passionate advocacy played a fundamental role in the establishment of the national park system, earning him the title Father of the National Parks. His writings, brimming with vivid descriptions of his wilderness adventures, inspired generations to view nature as a source of joy and spiritual nourishment. These timeless pieces continue to shape environmental literature, imbuing readers with a profound respect for our planet. Moreover, Muir's philosophy of experiential learning endures in the 21st century, influencing outdoor education and nature conservation initiatives. His belief that in every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks, resonates with us today, reminding us of the intrinsic value of the natural world. John Muir's legacy continues to inspire us to appreciate and protect the beauty of our natural world.